Well, hello Dartfish friends, it's the end of day 2 here at Rally Estonia. My goodness me, the day was set up beautifully, wasn't it? We were looking forward to the battle for the lead between Kalle Rovanperä and Thierry Neuville, the battle for third between Esa-Pekka Lappi and Elfyn Evans, and it didn't disappoint, David. But I think we really
But it did disappear.
Well, but it changed around, the dynamics changed, didn't it?
No.
The battle for the lead disappeared rapidly. The battle
I said
for...
it would yesterday.
You
said it would yesterday.
You didn't, I did. Yeah, the battle then became the battle for second with 3. But let's talk first of all about Kalle Rovanperä, because we are only talking about the battle for second place now because of Rovanperä's absolute brilliance out in the stages today. He's won every stage, David. He has been as good as we have seen him for a while.
100%, and he said it all, didn't he? Throughout today, just feels comfortable, doesn't see any reason to lift off, to back off. He's just, everything is coming naturally to him. And I think the biggest revelation today was when he actually said these are his favourite stages of the year.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Given what's coming in 2 weeks, quite a big statement. But you know, he just looks like he's just loving it, just absolutely enjoying it, and the car's working perfectly. Everything.
That's the big thing. We've not heard anything about rotating, about understeering, oversteering. He made a few adjustments during the course of the day yesterday. Today, the car's been perfect, and he has been able to just go out there and do what every 22-year-old would love to do. Drive fast on some of the best rally roads in the world. And he's shown us just how special he is, because, you know, let's take nothing away from Thierry Neuville, from Esa-Pekka Lappi, from Elfyn Evans. They have driven exceptionally today, but they've had no response.
No mistakes? No, they haven't. Yesterday, you know, is that the only changes I think that Kalle was making to the car was because he was first on the road and he was having to adjust where he was looking for grip as the road was evolving. But today he's been in the best place on the road. The road has been swept and there's been a lot more loose around on the stages south of Tartu, around Otepää. He's been electric, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been sensational
and he's been an
to
absolute.
watch.
I was just going to say he's been an absolute joy to watch because he's just loved it. He's come out at the end of every stage, absolutely buzzing. Just good on him.
Well, this is what he told us at the end of day 2. My goodness me, it looked like you were having as much fun as ever out there today.
You don't always have fun, but on a day like this, for sure, then you have. I really enjoyed the stages. Everything went on our way. I could push in the morning, and then afternoon we just had the good pace all the time.
You can't relax too much tomorrow because we're expecting perhaps some weather to come down. But we know who is the mud master. If the weather comes down, you're going to really enjoy it out there, aren't you?
Let's see. Of course, it's the range can be so big here that even I don't enjoy it always. But let's hope it's not too bad, and let's hope the weather stays at least fair for everybody, and then we can try to enjoy tomorrow also.
So Kalle Rovanperä's lead over Thierry Neuville in excess of half a minute. Remember, let's go back to the start of the day. It was 3 seconds. Quite some performance from Kalle Rovanperä.
Does that mean it's 10 times bigger? It does, doesn't it?
It's 10 times bigger.
Sometimes it's a bit weird, isn't it? 'Cause if he's,
well, it's 10 times bigger. 100% is,
because if it's 45
it's
seconds,
1,000% better than it was.
Yeah.
But it's 10 times
right?
bigger. I don't know. Let's not talk about
Let's talk about the clouds instead.
Yeah, nice clouds above us. No, but let's talk about now the battle for second place, because Neuville was the guy who was potentially in a position to pressure Rovanperä this morning. But he knew, and he told us last night, and you and I talked about it, David, and we said, is he giving up a bit early? He knew what to expect from Rovanperä this morning, and he knew it would be folly to try and chase him down and do anything silly.
He was a realist, wasn't he?
He was a realist.
Absolutely, and that was a bit disappointing. We wanted him to be an optimist. We're eternal optimists, but actually,
the
at the end of
world
the
is
day,
full of eternal optimists sitting in ditches.
Yeah.
Sitting in ditches.
Exactly. I think as well, one of the issues early doors was he knocked a tyre off the rim, didn't he? He lost 6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And that, you know, if you're just about there, still almost, you know, tenths of seconds, and then suddenly, bang, you've lost 6 or 7. It's like, okay.
It knocked him back a bit. You know, it was the 4th stage of the morning where he had that issue with the tyre deflating and losing a few seconds, but he still had to very much concentrate because it did put him back almost into the clutches of the chasing.
It's weird as well, you know. I'd like to learn more about the sort of psychology of that, of being, you know, the hunted instead of the hunter. You know, it's a real switch, isn't it? I think it is. So maybe we'll stay tuned. We'll do
it
a
is
feature
really
about
interesting.
That.
You know, do you change your psychology? You know, your adrenaline. You know what it's like. You're hunting someone down. You're pushing hard, but then you're defending.
Yeah,
You know, and it's that
difficult.
instant change, really difficult.
Have you ever been hunted down?
Oh, I have quite a few times. Strange thing, isn't
sure.
it? Haven't you? You know, happy days. Headhunted down, David. Headhunted down.
Yes.
Let's hear what Thierry Neuville had to tell us at the end of day 2 here in Estonia.
I don't know if the puncture really changed a lot, to be honest. We lost 6-7 seconds, that's for sure. And it would have been a bit more comfortable in P2 with a bit more gap. But I don't think there was anyhow a chance for us to match the speed of Kalle and his car today, because they were flying, and we were driving the car up until the limit in some of the stages, and nearly had matching times with Vesa-Pekka, who did a very good day as well. And yeah, there was nothing more we could have done.
Dirtfish Live Center.
But what is Dirtfish Live Centre? New for 2023, Dirtfish Live Centre has been warmly received by rally fans all over the world. Why?
For one reason, it brings you right here, right to the heart of the action.
Head to dirtfish.com, click on Live Centre and follow the rally second by second. Enjoy exclusive behind-the-scenes photos, videos and analysis. What are you waiting for? Want to get involved? Simply enter your name and leave a comment. No sign-ups or logins required.
Catch all the action on Dirtfish Live Center.
But let's talk a little bit about Vesa-Pekka Lappi. He is in third. He is still fighting off Elvin Evans, and that's a close tussle. It could still go either way.
Yep.
But Lappi, again, for me, one of those drivers that I'm really enjoying watching at the minute. He puts everything on the line. He's neat and he's tidy, though. We've seen it in the past. He does that and he gets a bit ragged, he gets a bit pressured, and he makes mistakes.
Well,
Recent form says that he's moved on from that phase in his
the
driving
interesting
career.
one for me was, I think it was the penultimate stage of the day when he came out and he said, given everything, absolutely driven the stage of my life, and he'd lost time to Elvin. You kind of think,
That was the third last
Was
stage.
it?
The
Okay.
penultimate stage, he actually took 2.5 seconds back.
Exactly, so that's the point. So you kind of think when he came out of there, you thought, oh crikey, now this could go one of two ways.
Yeah.
He could go even harder and put the car off, trying to find that extra tenth which isn't there because he's already been there, or he could just maintain it at that speed and take the time back. And that's exactly
what
what
he
he
did.
did. And it was great to see because you could see when he came through and he'd driven really hard and lost time, so deflated. And I think this is a mark of the new EP
I agree.
Evo 2 or 3. He is finding that ability to just keep himself up there.
It's
Great,
a
and
maturity.
great day.
It's a maturity that comes with experience. It's a maturity that comes with knocks, and he's had quite a few knocks in his career, Vesa-Pekka Lappi, and he's bringing everything together very nicely. Now that pace, which has been there since he was a late teenager, when we saw him bursting onto the scene in Finland in the little, I think it was the ST, little Focus Fiesta
No,
ST.
Citroen.
It was the Citroen that, he was blowing everyone away. We know the pace is there, but rallying, as we know at this level, is a lot more than just out-and-out pace. And Lappi is beginning. We always said it in the past, there was something just missing with him. It's all coming together really nicely.
But is it coming together with enough of everything to challenge Kalle Rovanperä? Because consistently, when he was at Toyota, when they were sharing the same team, EP said,
Can't imagine.
I can't do that, what he's doing. Maybe it is. Maybe you just don't know. Some drivers are later developers. They need that experience, like I say, that maturity. Who's to say in 12 months he couldn't be challenging Kalle?
When Loeb was at his best, no one could get near to him. But, you look back to Mikko Hirvonen in 2009.
Yeah.
Mikko Hirvonen came that close from consistency. Loeb had a bad year. He put it off in Greece. He had I think he
issue
put
in
it off in
Australia.
Poland as well. In
Yeah.
Australia, he had an issue.
Yeah.
So, this is what, sadly, I think, maybe not so much Neuville, but certainly one or two of the other guys, if they are going to be world champion in the next year or two, they have to find consistency. And that consistency has to be second and third as a minimum on every rally. Every rally. And that is how they will challenge
But that's what
Rovanperä.
Lappi's finding right now.
Correct.
Isn't it?
Correct.
100%.
Yeah. Let's hear what Vesa-Pekka Lappi thought of his day then. Here's what he told us.
I mean, it is fun. I enjoy, but then when I see the times, it's not where I should be. I mean, with that amount of effort, what I'm doing on the stages, I feel I should be faster. So, I don't know what's or where we could gain this time, because it's really going well.
You're quicker than Elvin. You've been consistently quicker than Elvin, certainly through this afternoon. So whose time are you looking at and being disappointed by your time in comparison with?
Well, first of all, you need to compare for your teammate, and Thierry has been also faster than us. Not much, but a little bit. and this should be my territory, and so I should be ahead of him. And then, yeah, Kalle is on another level, but still, for sure, we would like to match this pace as well.
So that fight's still very much on for second place. Looks as if maybe we're watching a fight now, though, for third place between Lappi and Elfyn Evans. Evans was consistent out there today, but not quite consistently fast enough.
He was still struggling to find that last piece of the jigsaw, wasn't he? All day he kept talking about, yeah, I know where I've lost the time, but he couldn't actually bring it. And he's also in that position that he wants points, he needs points, and does he risk all? For me, you kind of felt, I said to him earlier, is there a point where Elfyn Evans is just going to do it, just going to put everything on the line and send it? And he said, well, yeah, we could do, but it's so easy to then just overdrive, and go too deep into the next junction. You lose a second there. So it's a really fine, it's a knife edge, isn't it?
It's
especially
yeah.
on these conditions where you've got the line is swept and then just on the outside there's a load of loops.
The margins are absolutely minimal. David, another really strong day from Teemu Sunninen. You talk about the Finn at the front. We talk about Rovanperä doing things and making it look easy. In some ways, Sunninen is doing the same thing. He's not having any dramas.
Oh, no,
he's just in control, isn't he?
He himself, he said a lot of times that it was going to be really difficult to step up from Rally 2 into Rally 1. He's kind of made a monkey of himself a little bit, hasn't he? Because he's driving so well, and he's driving, like you said, consistently, doing everything he needs to do.
I must say, Danny has been like a big brother for me, and tried to help my first steps with Rally 1 car, and I'm really thankful for him.
Honestly, he's doing very well from my point of view, because it's very important to don't make a mistake at this. It's not easy when they ask no, make a mistake and go fast, So in the point of view of driver, I think it's clever way to do like he's doing, and after for sure in Finland to have another chance. But I think if you take the times like he make it here, is quite good, because today he was more in front of the road, so he's cleaning, you can see the times all the time going faster and faster.
Welcome to Dirtfish, where we'll teach you how to do this and this, and all you have to do is click this link. We'll see you soon.
Lube and Takasan. Takasan's had a few issues out there, technical issues this afternoon. Lube again has been clean. We haven't quite seen the pace we saw from him yesterday. Tanak first on the roads. Yeah, it's been a struggle as we would expect. Mikkelsen again has been really quite impressive out there, David.
100%. You talk about drivers doing exactly what they need to do. He's doing it under the most extreme and not the most extreme, but really difficult circumstances, knowing full well he has to bring it home to keep the championship on track. Oliver gone, it does, there's a lot of points on offer there, so no, he's done a good job. One quick point, had a question from Darren Buckley about exactly what spec is the Puma in, a bit more detail about the engine change.
I got that question as well. It was a very detailed question.
I thought you only sent that to me. That's very disappointing.
Came to me as well on Twitter.
We may not do a live tomorrow, but we will go from here directly to see Richard Milner and find out exactly, and Chris Williams, exactly what's going on. And stay tuned to dirtfish.com next week for all of the details. And of course, there'll be lots of written features from our brilliant editor, Luke Barry. We haven't said congratulations to Luke on screen yet.
No, we have not.
His rise to
he's had a good year, hasn't he, with his award, Young Journalist of the Year, Young Motorsport Journalist of the Year. Guys, it has been an interesting day out there. It really has. We've enjoyed watching those close battles at the front. We always enjoy watching battles at the front, and it's going to continue into the final day here at Rally Estonia. If you've missed anything at all today, folks, that we've discussed here, anything that you've heard about on the social media channels, just press the button. Press the button, go into Dirtfish Live Centre, and you can scroll down, have a look through it. It's really fascinating, and you will catch up with all that we have talked about on the Dirtfish Live Centre, folks. Another great day. We look forward to day 3. We'll see you all tomorrow for the final day of Rally Estonia.